Morning guys, how are we all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. So this is a new segment we're going to do, looking at major stock markets, oil, gold, also Bitcoin on a higher time frame, and then quite a few individual shares and companies. So we're gonna do this using the TD Sequential, which is a pretty good tool that I've used for years now. And yeah, it does get you some big swing trades, some big reversals. So yeah, so we'll go over to the charts. Yes, this will probably be a daily update. Well, I'll just go over them, talk about whichever stocks are the stocks du jour, the ones that people are talking about at any given time. Obviously now we know at the moment we've got obviously Tesla. Tesla's one of the main ones. Been the main ones for a while that people like trading. USO oil is another interesting one people are trading. And then also we have the tanker stocks, oil tanker stocks, the airlines, cruise liners. Yeah, we've got lots of stocks that people are interested in at the moment. So first, yeah, we'll go straight over to the S&P, and how we'll do this, we'll start monthly, weekly, and then daily, basically. So what we've got is this is the monthly chart for the S&P. You see we've got these fibs on from this retracement, this this sell-off we've had here. So you can see the monthly chart is still in a bearish looking posture. We're still basically got a red 4 after red 3, but we're obviously not trading below it at the moment. So we'll have to see what happens there. Monthly RSI is relatively around the mid zone, and monthly MACD is this is very negative. This is monthly MACD is the divergence between the two lines here and the histogram is pretty bearish. Weekly S&P. This is a very bearish candle. This is a obviously a spinning top. It's obviously the long wick shows your price got rejected pretty hard at those levels. So we're printing this week here. So what we would look at with this on the weekly scale, if we take out the top of this, we can definitely look for some more upside. And then yeah, if we don't take the top of this, this will be confirmed as a weekly high. If we don't basically if we close below the level here, and then we can definitely be looking at some moves down. I mean, the first target would be the 382, and then I mean potentially 236, or even taking out the low. Maybe not necessarily a double bottom, but taking out the low. You see the histogram on the MACD. It looks like it's gonna go back bullish eventually. These look like they're running out of their downwards momentum, and weekly RSI is in the relative neutral zone as well. So finally over to the daily. Zoom this out a little bit more here. Over to the daily, you can see again rejected from around the 618 area. Daily RSI not looking too bad, but the MACD, I was going to say you have to say the whole thing there. The MACD potentially going to a bearish posture. So, but yeah, TD wise, nothing really much to look at on the daily scale. Weekly again. I mean, we're five green 5 in the quarter count, so we could potentially get some more upside to reach a 9, or we could probably turn around here. So if we then get the red 2 trading below a red 1, we can look to enter sell based on the weekly chart. And then monthly still only on the 4 count. So right, let's look at oil. What kind of chart? Yeah, this is the US oil one on TradingView. So monthly chart, monthly time frame, you can kind of see topped out on the 9 there, on the monthly 9. Didn't quite make it to a 9 here, but obviously then got the green 2 trading above the green 1, so good entry there. We then got a 9 here, which did did stop us for a bit, stopped our price for a bit. Obviously we're looking way back. I mean, it's 2019. We're just looking to the efficacy of the indicator here. But yes, then we had the monthly line there, monthly line down here, monthly line up here. So you can see based on that, we potentially got room to move another, well, say 4 months down in oil. Not that we've got much room to go, unless we are just going to take full negative prices further out in the curve. Yeah, monthly RSI very weak, but look like it's curling back, and the moving average divergence, convergence divergence, the MACD. I don't know why I can't keep remembering that. Yeah, it's still looking pretty negative. Right, so weekly oil. Weekly oil does look better here. This does look good for a reversal here. We've got the RSI coming out of this very bearish zone. We've got the MACD looking like we're turning up. We have got what is basically two definitely reversal candles here, and close to a 9. So if this traded a bit lower, it would have been a 9. So this on the weekly for oil does look like a potential well, a buy. The best buy would have been probably when we had those two candles, these two long-legged, well, these basically two reversal looking candles, and then when we broke above, basically you could either take that one or you could take the broke above that one. Either of those, that could be a buy entry, and then obviously you'd potentially have to have your stop quite wide on this one, if you were going to do it purely based on these candles on a weekly chart. But you could have whatever risk management you want and just take the trade. But yeah, you're looking good already so far, so that wouldn't be the worst trade, wouldn't have been the worst trade. I mean, obviously we would have picked up on this if I'd been doing the videos before, but I've only just started them today, so there we go. Daily oil, let's look at daily oil. Daily oil, RSI is looking good. Again, bottomed on a 9 here, so you could potentially have timed your entry based on this as well. So you had the weekly near the 9, and then obviously the daily 9 here, and then yeah, we pretty much reversing upwards. So we had the, if you're going to take it strictly on the basically the green 2 trading above the green 1, you'll be long here. But obviously on the weekly, we had those on the weekly we had those 2 reversal candles, so we could be looking at basically entering off this 9. Your stop would have been below here, so you wouldn't have got low tick there. You'd obviously have left a little bit of leeway, so you'd still be in the long there if you took the trade a bit early. But that's looking very good. So that's oil. I'm not sure if we should look at USO. We'll just have a quick look. I'm pretty sure it'll be relatively similar. Monthly, obviously we've had the reverse split messing about with the price, so we'll probably just look at this on a daily. I mean, you can see the weekly we had the same 9 as well. Well, we actually got a 9 printed. We didn't quite get that. With the actual the US oil contract rather than the USO. But yeah, so we could be looking at that as a potential buy entry to attempt to buy. And then again on the daily here, we had the 9, but we didn't get any green candles. But we are basically getting a green 1 trading above, green 2 trading above the green 1 here. And obviously, you know, we had the 9 on the weekly. So you could be, yeah, definitely looking at an entry here in USO. RSI looked like it might be on the way up, and then the MACD is looking like it's gonna start making its way back up. I don't recall seeing these lines quite this far away from the thing recently, but hey. Right, so over to gold. Gold on the monthly, still in this green count. Monthly green 5, RSI looking very strong, MACD looking great. Monthly gold looks great. I mean, gold's definitely in a bull trend here. No two ways about that. So we'll just go straight to the weekly now. Weekly, actually got a red 1 printed now, so we could be entering we could enter a short trade based on the weekly chart if we trade below this candle here next week. You can see this is sort of a penanting out. Lots of people think gold is due a retrace, but hey, we'll see. This MACD looks like it could start to curl down as well, and the RSI is coming down as well. So gold on a weekly scale, you probably may be looking at a short basically below this level here. Over to the daily. Daily gold, you can see basically topped on, well, bottomed on an 8, nearly a 9. Topped on basically a 9 here as well, and yeah, we're currently working on a daily red 6 candle, so that's still in a bit of a bearish posture. RSI moving down, MACD moving down as well, so you could definitely be looking at, based on this weekly chart, shorts in gold under this level here. Don't know what that line is that I've drawn. It's from the alert, wasn't it? But yeah, we could be looking at shorts. Go back to the weekly. Yeah, looking for shorts. I mean, you could be a bit more conservative and say, if we take out the, well, here around this level, so basically around 1680, 1680, 1670, we could be looking at taking a short for a decent pullback to sub 1600. That's what I would be looking at there. So we're gonna look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin monthly. Bitcoin monthly. Yeah, so we're just flipping here, price flipping here between green 1, red 1. So I mean, based on the monthly, if we take out around the 8,500 level, well, obviously, to be honest, just ignore what I'm saying. We're on the 5th day of this month. We need to see the monthly candle basically close, see what happens with it before we can decide what we're doing here. But yeah, so but yeah, price flip previous month, which is good because obviously we had the red 2, which would have been a fantastic short trade on the monthly candle. Trading below the red 1 would have got you a very good very good gain here of roughly 51%. So yeah, you probably take that. Add a bit of leverage on there. Do you know what I mean? Sprinkle a bit of 10x on there. 500% gain. Not bad, guys. So anyway, yeah. So like I said, this is currently printing as a red 1, but if we obviously can get above here, it will turn into a green 2, and then obviously closing above here because signal entry on the monthly. Weekly, we're at a green 5, looking a bit toppy. There's obviously a trend line coming into play here. MACD looking bullish on the weekly. RSI looking not too bad on the weekly. Sorry, I didn't check those on there. Yeah, pretty neutral oscillators on the monthly. But yeah, so weekly, yeah, potentially we're gonna get this move up. Daily, daily we had the 9 here. Didn't really force price down, but yeah, you can see combo 13 here too, and aggressive 13 was there. But yeah, we can this could turn around. You don't know, could turn around. Obviously you're just looking for basically, I would just say anything under, yeah, basically anything under 8,500, which similarly enough lined up with what we had on the monthly for the time being. Was it monthly or was it weekly? Or was it something else completely? Yeah, but sorry. Right, yeah, so yeah, we could be, yeah, so red basically under 8,500, you're probably looking at a decent short if we return back to at least around this level, maybe lower. RSI very toppy here, starting to come down. MACD still not looking, well, it's still positive, but it's looking like it could start to turn, so that's definitely one to keep an eye on. Yeah, just save this video going on for too long. We'll just have a look at Tesla because we know everybody loves a bit of Tesla. Tesla monthly, this is the main thing that I'm looking at. Tesla monthly on a monthly 9. Let's see how we've reacted to monthly 9s before. So yeah, not a lot of I mean, relative to where we are, I mean, the price action has been negligible. I mean, we've been between basically around $200 and $400 since 2014. So obviously we're breaking out now. I mean, this is definitely looking like a good short here. I mean, realistically, from the start of the move to the end of the move, let's get this get the fib tool on. Let's say from here up to say we topped out there. I mean, the 618 is coming in around 455 or 480, sorry. So I would probably be looking at least a return to 500 for this, at least. Based off this, but obviously we've got to trade below this. This is obviously again the start of the month, so I mean this month could end up on the 9 could end up finishing up here, so you maybe don't necessarily want to be jumping straight in on this, but as we stand, unless we trade lower or stay around here, you'd be looking for shorts. Definitely looking for shorts in this. I'm very bearish of Tesla anyway, so you have to take anything I say with a bearish pinch of salt. But yeah, we had the weekly nine, which looked like a perfect reversal candle, but if you were looking for trading below it for your entry, we never traded below it, and then we actually got a green 2, so you could actually taken, once this candle was trading above here, you could have taken a long, which you then obviously would have to have stopped out at some point, but then you could then have taken a short, I would say, once we well, either when the red 2 was trading below this red 1, or when we took out the bottom of this 9 candle. So basically anywhere around the area you could have taken a nice short. And then buys, I mean the buy was basically here on the weekly scale. Nice buy here, green 2 trading above the green 1. Great trade guys. Daily, let's look at daily Tesla. Topped on, well, I had weakness on the 9. I wouldn't say top, we didn't really move. There's roughly a 9 there. So weekly price flipping around, daily price flipping around, not too much to look at here. MACD looking like it's coming back, but he's definitely going to turn back around. RSI not looking too bad, but yeah, I mean, I am bearish on Tesla. I'll be straight with you guys. I just think, yeah, anyway, I just company-wide, I try not to think about fundamentals now, because what Tesla has told me is that just don't think about fundamentals, just trade the technical analysis. But yeah, yeah, anyway, I'll leave it at that. This video's gone on for quite a while now, so I will stop this now. Yeah, leave in your comment, if you guys want me to look at any of the others, which I will work through them, obviously, work through them daily. Not obviously everyone every day, but if you want to leave in the comment which one you want me to look at the next day, I can then obviously do that. That's fine. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, I am not a financial advisor. This is not a financial advice. Always do your own research, and I will speak to you guys soon.